MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the New York Mets and the New York Yankees. Boomer Allegri will be the starter in this one for the Yankees. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut.
Digging in, Jackie Robinson. He will lead this one off today. 0-1 the count. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Hits this one hard the other way, and that is through into right field for a single.
Nice piece of hitting right there. When you're facing a young blood on the mound, young starting pitcher, you want to get him into the stretch as quick as possible. You want to see how he handles the moment, see if maybe you can run on him. A lot of things going to open up with this next at bat.
But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Swing and a miss on the sinker, a ball and a strike. Runners on the move for second. Pitch outside. The throw is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. Well, that stolen base was about as bang bang as they come, and as show track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. The 2-1 is strike two, swinging.
That is such a tough pitch to lay off right there, but you have to find a way. There's nothing you're going to do with that low sinker except foul it into your shin or hit a ground ball to the left side.
And it's fouled away. Robinson leads off second with nobody out. Just got a piece to the right side. And it's a productive first out as that runner's able to advance 90 feet up to third here. And now a chance to meet the Mets. How do they go about taking down their division rival, Mark DeRosa?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Fouled away. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're two down.
Well, their chances of pushing across a run took a pretty good hit after that strikeout. It's so much tougher to score a guy from third with 2 outs instead of 1. Basically, you need a hit or you need to get lucky with a wild pitch or a pass ball.
And a ball, 1-0. Men on third with 2 down. A ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
That's a well-placed fastball right there.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Tom Seaver is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for the Mets. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, man, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, man.
Striding into the box, Tony Correa. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Line towards center field. Kiner patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Settling in now, Delman Smith, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Kiner shading to his right, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Jeffrey Beatty. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Seaver peers in. First pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Robinson gloves it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. I think a few of these folks need to get out of the sun. We're off to the second, scoreless on MLB Network. So stepping in, Chipper Jones, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Jones is one of the few true superstar hitters in the game. You're no doubt aware of it, but it doesn't matter who he's facing. He's a major league threat to hit the ball hard somewhere just about every time he steps into the box.
Yeah, one of the best hitters and truly blessed by the gods, but I don't think people realize the amount of time and effort this guy has put into honing his craft to become one of the great hitters in our sport.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a two-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Gunn looks up. Gone! A solo home run for Cliff Floyd, and the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, as always, he wanted to spot that sinker at the knees or lower, but this one was up in the zone. So it's like a flat fastball that didn't move. Those usually go a long way.
Into the box now, Joe Torre, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. We're in the second, 1-0 Mets early on. And he fouls this one off. Inside here with the cutter, as he's lucky that one didn't get him.
One of the things every pitcher wants to do is make sure that those hitters aren't very comfortable up there. See how he runs this hard one in right here? That's a pitch you just want to try to get a hitter to move his feet a little bit.
Fouled off. Ready with another 2-2. Popped him up. Beatty in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield.
If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. And it's 1-1 to Brock. Carter, the runner at first with 2 gone. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. And he holds off there as the count goes even to the Mets left fielder. It's 2-2. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 Mets. Digging in now for the Yankees, Eddie Gunn. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Eddie Gunn.
First pitch on its way. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Hey guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get me over breaking ball, but that's exactly what happened.
First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive to center field. Kiner has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Here's the defensive alignment for the New York Metropolitans. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
Stepping into the box, John Van. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. He's set and the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Brock waits on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. At the plate, Lee Brandon.
Lee Brandon.
Seaver comes set. Here comes the first pitch. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Robinson over to his right. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Yankees retired on just 4 pitches. They trail this one 1-0. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on MLB Network as we're set for the top half of the third from the Bronx. So it's back to the top of the order now, and in steps a man whose number 42 has been forever retired, Jackie Robinson. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-1 home. Here's a high pop-up. And there's the first out.
Now batting.
Striding in once again, Robin Yount. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
All even now, 2-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box, Frank Thomas. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. 2-2 now with 2 away and the base is empty. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
The 3-2 one more time. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Mets, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Joe Shore, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Joe Shore.
Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. Thomas is there for it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting ninth.
So coming to the plate, Tracy Hayward.
Hayward.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Tony Correa.
Coming to the plate now, Tony Correa. First pitch coming, here it is. Hit high and deep to right center. Kiner on the move. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Delman Smith. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Smith.
Seaver comes set. First pitch on its way. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And this is going to find the wall out near the Yankee bullpen. Hayward rounds the corner and is headed home. He'll score, and the Yankees have drawn even. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Great piece of hitting here. Man on first, and they're playing him to pull, but he crosses them up and goes the other way with it, making the outfielder cover a lot of extra ground. That allowed the runner to come all the way around from first to score, and that was a great piece of hitting.
Standing in now, Jeffrey Beede. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Swing and a line drive. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. And with that, the side is retired. Another look as he goes way up to get that one as short. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Next for the Mets, Ralph Kiner. We begin the top of the 4th.
Center fielder, number 4, Ralph Kiner.
Here comes the first pitch. And it's fouled away. And he'll step off and try and reset. The windup and the 0-1. Way in front of that fastball.
0-2.
Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And that one is gone. So a solo shot here to left center field, and the Mets move out to a 2-1 lead. I'm sure you know it's coming after that bomb. That's right. Let's check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, we see it was projected at over 450 feet. An incredible home run to watch. Stepping in now, Chipper Jones. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner, it's 0-1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, that's a really good pitch right there, and that's one of those off-balance swings. As a pitcher, you want to look in and say, howdy, if you're waving at me. A real ugly swing, and it gives you a lot of confidence when you make a guy look that bad. So hopefully he has another pitch left in his repertoire to bury this guy and get him out of there.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Gets him looking up around the letters.
The left fielder, number 30.
Ready for another chance. Cliff Floyd got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, one man out. Grounded back up the middle. Brandon scoops it up, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Batter, number 9. Designated hitter.
Now to the plate, the Mets DH, Joe Torre, 0 for 1 after a pop-out in foul territory his first time through. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. The Mets do pick up a run on this solo shot. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-1 New York. Leading off the inning, Eddie Gunn, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Fielder, number 69.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Chopped weakly to the left. There to take it is Chipper. And quickly there's one down to lead off the frame.
Now batter. Right.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Clark, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Popped him up. Chipper in foul ground. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Now batting, left fielder, John.
Into the box, John Van. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Seaver has the sign. Here's the first pitch. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiner's there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Stepping in, Gary Carter. He'll start off the fifth in this one.
Number 8.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Into the box now, Lou Brock. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Trying to send him packing for the second time. 0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out one or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Brandon is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3 as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. So striding forward now,
Leading off
Lee
for the
Brandon.
Yankees.
He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Brandon.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Up next
Into
for
the box,
Yankees.
Joe Shore.
Second baseman, Joe
Swing
Shore.
and a drive to right center. Hey, that ball's going to be way out of here. Back-to-back home run. Solo shot to right center. As the Yankees move out in front here, it's now 3-2.
Wow, back-to-back to start the inning. Talk about putting a pitcher on notice. On the mound, you almost have to completely forget about those and try to convince yourself you're starting the inning over fresh. No one on, no one out.
Now batting.
And now, Tracy Hayward.
Hayward.
As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Drilled to first. Thomas has it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Designated hitter, number 99. Tony.
Now back to the
Correa.
top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tony Correa. He flew out in his last at-bat. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. And this is popped up. Back behind second, Robinson. Shading to his right, 2 down.
Now batting. Third baseman, Delman Smith.
Ready once again, Delman Smith. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Seaver's ready. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. Floyd is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 5 innings complete. The Yankees lead this one 3-2. Standing in, Robin Yount. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Weekly hit to third. Smith gonna have to hurry. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting. First baseman.
1 away now for the Mets in the 6th, and in steps Big Frank. Here comes the first pitch. And that one just missed outside. 1 out, nobody on. Ball and a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his 2-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go back to it.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, after starting the game 0-for-2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
Ralph Kiner.
Standing in now, Ralph Kiner, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And that one right down Main Street.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball, middle of the zone.
And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Sharp ground ball to third. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Back to Yankee Stadium after this. Digging in once again, Jeffrey Beebe. 0-for-2 here to start the afternoon.
Jeffrey Beebe.
Now here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Brock ranging back. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead. Well, one of the narratives of today's game has been driven by the long ball. We've seen these squads go deep a combined 5 times in this one.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark from the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row. But you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small.
Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. And it's gone as they add still another. So it's a solo shot to dead center, and just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. We've seen these squads go yards 6 times now today. This game has developed into an absolute slugfest, huh, guys?
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Now batting, left fielder, John Van.
Digging in, John Van. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled off. Still only 1 out in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Lee Brandon.
Lee Brandon will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here. A solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is on the ground to short. Could be 2. The second for 1. On to first, and he really paid the price at second base, but it's a double play, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We're through 6 full. The Yankees are out in front, 5-2. Back here in the Bronx, Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Digging in, the switch hitter, Chipper Jones. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First offering on its way. Ball 1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he misses 2-1.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
Oh, and there's that classic chipper swing as he drives this one high and deep out to right field. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Keep in mind, people, the longer the at-bat, the higher the likelihood that this becomes his last inning.
Full count still. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
In there, strike 1.
Hey, sometimes you have to look at it like it's not how or how many. Pitching very well into this one into the late innings, and his first pitch strike percentage less than 50%. He'd like it to be a lot higher than that. He's making it very difficult on himself, but he's still getting outs.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 1-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Joe Torre. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there he goes towards second. On a line to shortstop. Now a throw to first doubles up the runner. Tough luck that time as he got stuck in no man's land following the line drive on the hit and run. Nothing doing here this half. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. The Yankees lead it 5-2. Bert Blyleven gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7.
Bert Blyleven.
Digging in to try it again, Joe Shore.
Second baseman, Joe Shore.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Gone, and it's up onto the deck. So it's a solo shot to dead center, his second home run of the game as they open it up to 6-2 now. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. Do you guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Designated hitter, number 99, Tony Correa.
Next will be the designated hitter, Tony Correa. Now here it comes. Line drive to center field. Kiner is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Well, this one was squared up pretty good, but just like pitchers give up hits on well-executed pitches, batters make outs on balls they couldn't have hit much better.
Blyleven into his motion. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. Carter has a play. And the inning is over. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 6-2 New York. And the Hall of Fame catcher Gary Carter hits next. He'll start us off in the 8th. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw down to first, 1 away.
Now batting. Right fielder.
So digging in now, Lou Brock. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Soft liner towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with 1 away.
Now batting. Second baseman.
So striding in, Jackie Robinson. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
This is a tough spot here to turn 2 off this guy at the plate. One of the things you really have to make sure defensively, to make sure you get at least 1 out. Don't try to turn that double play. If you get the sure out at second, take that, and if you get it at first, well, that's just an added bonus. But make sure you at least get 1 out in a spot like this.
It's 3 balls and a strike to Jackie Robinson. The 3-1 pitch. A bullet to first base. And they will apply the tag between first and second. It's a double play, and just like that, the side is retired. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. The Yankees digging in and looking for more. Jeffrey Beatty.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
I got to be honest, I'm shocked he went back to this pitching yet. First one, he was on it and fouled it off. Second one, he did not.
Into the box, Eddie Gunn. A swing, and this one is blasted to right field. Nothing's gonna stop it. Into the second deck and gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, his second of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game. In now, Matt Clark.
Right fielder.
This one is smashed down the right field line. That's going to stay fair, and it's going to be back-to-back home run. Into the box now, John Van. And it's fouled away. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Thomas ranging into the outfield. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Lee Brandon. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit high and deep to right center. Kiner over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now batting, Joe Shore. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat is 2nd home run of the game. We'll see.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game, as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
Well, in hockey, they call it a hat trick. Hitting 3 home runs in one outing is a heck of a lot harder and a lot more rare. He's having an afternoon he'll never forget.
A swing and a blast to center field. No doubt about this one. Back-to-back home runs as that one's way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Jacob deGrom comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Standing in now, Tony Correa. And she'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Hit back up the middle. Backhanded. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. So this once slim lead is slim no longer as 5 runs come across to score to help build a substantial advantage. 9th inning coming up. The Yankees are out in front, 11-2. Next up for New York, Robin Yount. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Now time is called as both guys in the bullpen are ready to go. Joseph Schmidt comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Joseph Schmidt.
First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
And he misses there, 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball, just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Frank Thomas.
Standing in, Frank Thomas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 1-2 pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ralph Kiner, will attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. And it's 1-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The New York Yankees bring the heavy lumber in this one with 9 home runs. Boomer Allegri earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Our final line score this afternoon. First quarter, the Cardinals 11 runs on 14